Hey guys, Troll 9002 here. I've got a special version of a story tonight, which isn't really a story. It's more of things that I've been keeping bottled up, but I'm now ready to talk about. Um, don't be afraid. Don't turn me off yet. It's not going to be that bad. Quick update. Everything so far is good with me. I'm back driving. All my tests came back positive or negative, or they didn't come back with any results. So I'm still a normal kid. Mom's going through some pain right now, but she's doing okay. She had her last radiation. Yeah, that's the one. Her last radiation on Monday or Tuesday. And I think right now most of her pain might be said radiation kind of going out of her body. I'm not really sure how that stuff works, but with Dad by her side, she can conquer anything. She is off the walker for the most part and walking by cane now, which is great. She has resolved to start driving again. I offered to help her with that, so if we can get her driving, she'll be pretty much back to normal. I appreciate all your prayers and efforts, and thanks for y'all for being there, and asking and checking in, and I really appreciate all that. So this is called the do's and don'ts of having friends of the opposite sex. Man slams and things that get women friends into jams. Hey y'all, your friendly Troll 9002 here with a little something new to my channel. It's a how to and not to make like things that my friends do around me that drive me nuts or make me uncomfortable. But I'd never tell you. And in the comments, by all means, give examples with your people that drive you nuts. Don't name names, just situations, how you deal with them, and what your friends do to put you in that situation that are no good. Like farts. Farts are funny. Everybody laughs at farts. I fart, you fart, guys fart. But my dad told me if I fart to look at the person next to me. And growing up as a kid, I was always a little too embarrassed to fart in front of anybody, but when I got a little grown, that stuff was funny. And I would look at the person next to me and they'd be all like embarrassed and stuff. Yeah, I think karma finally caught up with me with that. Where funny separates from real is when you have stinky farts. Okay, they stink. It smells like something died. Stinky farts, they are not cool. Ask any of my friends, though. I thank God for this. My farts are all noise. Believe it or not, a lot of women are all noise, except for one of my coworkers who works in apparel with me. And that's all I'll say about her. But she owns her farts, not verbally, but her face will show her off every time. Plus, after you around somebody for a while, you know that smell. And guys, she's got you beat tenfold. Dudes, yours are always pretty rotten, but y'all just do it without reaction and keep walking. Still funny, but when you rip one in the car, and I have no gas mask, that is not cool. You don't even put the windows down, because I know if you did, you would have to admit you did it. Now, if you can rip one on wood, especially in a church pew, that's talent. That makes me giggle. But when I'm giggling and people in front of me turn around and look at me like I'm the one that farted, because they're going to automatically assign the blame to me, that's not cool. Also, if you're going to fart while you're walking, give a friend a heads up, will ya? If they're walking behind you, just because you toot doesn't mean the punishment should belong to your friend's snoot. So give them a heads up, say, hey, you don't want to be there, I'm fixing to shoot, or, if you do it, kind of grab them and drag them up next to you or something. That's just kind of like courtesy. Dudes that are my friends, y'all mostly know me well enough to talk about almost anything in front of me. And I'm that kind of chick to ask you about your love life. Not because I'm nosy, but just because I'm concerned about you. I really want to know, how is it going? But your love life is something we can talk about. But that doesn't mean I want to see you adjust yourself. Ladies, yes, admit it, we gotta dig that stuff out of our crack too. And we do it, but dudes, yours is more involved pick and is in a more obvious place, and you have to make a huge effort to dig it out. By all means, get it, but don't put so much effort into it in front of me. Tell me to turn away or something. I'm not grown enough to see that. Ladies, there are many of you who are my friends because I don't like drama, unless I'm producing it to make people laugh. And people of both sexes do this to me. But when I get dressed up to go out, or a special occasion, and I walk out and twirl, please, please, don't act like a dude talking about whoa, or damn girl, or all that stuff that I actually long to hear from a dude, because it confuses me and makes me wonder why women can see the pretty, but guys just look the other way. I mean, yeah, it's fun to do that, and I'm sure a lot of women it makes them feel good, but awkward is what it does for me. I get that from you. I'm going to expect it from the opposite sex, so I'm gonna expect it from them. But because I only get it from you, it makes me feel like I shouldn't have even bothered. You know, that's not saying anything about your taste, your opinions, your anything, ladies, but why is it just you guys that hoot and holler? You know, and that's why it makes me feel, I don't know how to explain it any better than that. Now, let me get to the more dirty, less detailed things you should and shouldn't do in mixed friend company. Ladies, no one wants to hear about your female issues. Yeah, we chicks, we get it, but we don't want to hear about it. We lose dude friends that way, in more ways than one. Dudes, you still with me? I'm sure I lost you to an online game or Dungeons and Dragons, or the other ones I know nothing about. That's okay. I get it. I stopped listening to myself a few minutes ago too. Dudes, food out with chick friends. Please, eat slower. Can you try and pace yourself with how slow women generally eat? I mean, I love the movie Major Payne, but sheesh, I don't want a reenactment of that scene, please. And if you are done and bored, create conversation. Don't just ignore your friend and go back to your online game, or start watching music videos or other online things that you do with your phone, with the volume all the way up as loud as possible so you can hear it. But you know the rest of the dining room can hear it too. Other people who are conversing and eating as well don't want to hear that stuff. It goes both ways for me, whether I'm out by myself or out with a friend. I don't want to hear your phone unless it's ringing and you're going to pick it up. Please, courtesy. We are all guilty of that one. We are all guilty of it. And, you just gotta feel it out. Feel out the situation. Don't be in a rush to leave. Just take your time, smell the food, taste the food. If you want to be one with your food, be one with your food. Just let the person you're out with eat as they normally do without feeling rushed or feeling weird because you're ready to go because you massacred an entire plate of whatever you had just to be done. You know, I'm gonna warn you now, if you're out with me, I'm not gonna rush myself. I'm just gonna take my time. And my last and final point, I know this seems pretty short. I'm only up to 9 minutes, which is great. If you are out shopping, and this goes for dudes and chicks, because I've had them both do it to me. I'm not a very slow shopper, but I'm not, oh my god, look at that, oh my god, look at that, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I'm not a squirrel. Okay? A lot of my friends are squirrels. Most of my dude friends, when it comes to shopping, we just like to kind of chill, make fun of stuff, and oh my gosh, would you really wear that? Or what generation wore that? Or whose attic do you think that came from? Maybe a Florida basement? But guys, don't leave your friend stranded. ladies, if you see an outfit in the next store across the street, don't run. Don't be like, I'll be right back, and then disappear without telling somebody, or, just let the person know, hey, I'm going to be right over there in that store, or hey, I'm going to be right here. Or, I'm guilty of disappearing because I'll just randomly stop and look at stuff and, well, if you've ever been shopping with me, you know how I am. All of a sudden I'm just stopped, but I stay in one general place so you can see me. People who just disappear into an air-conditioned store, it's like when we were kids and Mom used to tell us to go out and play, but we didn't want to because it was hot. It's Florida, guys. It's Florida. So I know you understand that it's hot. We used to disappear into the kid across the street, his house. And I didn't know it at the time, but apparently his mom used to call my mom. But I used to worry as a kid that my mom would be scared because we weren't out there. And she didn't know where we were because we didn't tell her. But we were in air conditioning. So we had our ways as kids, but as adults, even though we have our phone, just take time to tell people where you're going. And these are all things I never tell any of my people to their face, only because I am that kind of coward. I know they would understand, but I'm just not sure if I would know how to present it in a non-rude way. Sure, I got friends that just call me out right then and there when it happens, but I'm not that friend. I'm the one that just lets it slide, make like I don't care. I make it hard for people to tell when things bother me. It's a defense mechanism I adopted growing up. Only one or two of my people can tell when I'm bothered and know how to handle it. I love my people no matter what, but I'm to the age now where I feel like all my people are grown enough to take my tips, suggestions, and criticisms and not dump me or stop talking to me or whatever else you feel like you need to do if this vlog makes you feel a certain way. Let me know because I purposely didn't use names and specific situations to keep all identities safe, because that's just me. But, like I admitted to, I'm sure there are things I do that drive you nuts as well. Please, step up and tell me. I can take it. Like it if you liked it. If you don't like it, don't like it. If you didn't subscribe earlier, subscribe now if you dare. Either way, I'll catch you on the next page turn. Joel 9002 wishing you a wonderful week, the last week of June, or for retail folks, the start of the landslide for the rest of the year. If you live in Florida, Freedom Tax starts Friday, July 1st. If you are not sure what that is, please Google it. And the best news for me is the new Minion movie Rise of Gru comes out on Friday, July 1st. And I gotta see it in 3D. Anyway, Troll 9002, thanking you for your continued support and watching my weird stuff and putting up with my weird ideas and ways. Catch y'all laters. Bye.